Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make yogurt at home. The list of ingredients is small and so is the work, so let's get started. Start by pouring your milk into a pot. I like to use whole milk, but you can use whatever you like. I'm also using an Instant Pot. It's really great for this. Any regular pot will do though, as long as it can go on the stove and you have a way to keep it covered later. I'm also going to point out in a minute where I made a mistake on a setting on my Instant Pot, and it added a lot of time for me. So keep an eye out for that. I don't want you to make the same mistake. Now that we've got the milk in there, let's get the lid back on and press the yogurt button until it says boil. If you're doing this on the stove, no need to bring this to a boil. Just heat the milk up till it's 180 degrees and then turn it off. When your Instant Pot is done boiling, take the lid off and check to make sure the temperature of your milk is at least 180. If it's not, then run the boil cycle again. Now that the milk is at the right temperature, it's time to let it cool back down. I know what you're thinking. Why did we heat it up just to let it cool back down? Seems like a waste of time, right? But it's not. You will be rewarded by a better texture in your yogurt if you do this. So you don't want to skip this step. Trust me. After many stirring and temperature checks later, it was finally at a temperature around 110 degrees, which is right where you want it. Next, you're going to want to add a half a cup of yogurt to the milk. For this, you can use leftovers from your previous batch, or you can just go to the store and buy some plain yogurt. Just make sure it says it has live active cultures on the label. Use some of the milk to thin out the yogurt before you add it. This will make it easier to mix it in, and it will make sure that the process gets started smoothly. Once you've mixed that up, pour it in the milk and stir thoroughly to combine. All right, we'll get the lid back on and we're going to set it for 8 hours. Remember in the beginning, I told you I messed up? Here it is. This little block that you can't read, well, it says less, and we want it to say normal. When I returned 8 hours later, it was anything but normal. I was sure something got in, ruined the whole batch. All I had at this point was something that resembled thickened white milk. Not at all what you want after waiting 8 hours. All was not lost, though. I realized where I messed up, ran it for another 4 hours on the correct setting. This time, when I returned, I was happy to find that indeed it was now yogurt. At this point, if you like your yogurt more on the thin side, then all you have to do is to put this in a container and refrigerate it. I personally like mine on the thicker side, so I drain it through cheesecloth for a couple hours in the fridge first. You'll need to play around with the timing on this to find out how long you should drain yours to get the consistency yogurt that you're looking for. So wrap it up, put it in the fridge for as long as you like. When it's done draining, transfer it to a container, place it in the fridge, and let it cool completely overnight before using. Your patience will be rewarded with some luxurious yogurt you can dress up any way you like. I hope this has tempted you to get into your kitchen and make some yogurt for yourself. With that, I want to thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. So long and happy cooking.